Chief Schroeder had been fighting this testimony, citing his involvement in a lawsuit filed by the ACLU. But a judge denied his appeal, and so just 2 days shy of his retirement, he was here facing a barrage of questions from Metro Council members in open committee.
Today, folks, we are going to hear from Chief Schroeder.
The 4.5 hours of testimony didn't provide any new bombshell revelations, but the council did get a more clear picture of the relationship between Mayor Greg Fisher, Chief Schroeder, and the department.
Well, certainly there were times over this when, yes, I have felt micromanaged.
Schroeder said trust had eroded between the mayor and the department following an LMPD Facebook post of an incident in August with protesters at 4th Street Live.
In a meeting, Mayor Fisher did ask me if we had doctored that video, to which I told him of course not. And he replied to me that he was having difficulty trusting the police at that point.
The council also questioned whether the mayor or anyone else gave a stand-down order the night of May 29th when several downtown businesses were damaged and looted, something Schroeder denied.
We were simply overwhelmed. Orders or not, there is no way we would have willingly lost the city.
Metro Council President David James asked Schroeder about some of the more recent incidents, including the arrest of State Rep Attica Scott during a protest last week. He also asked the chief to clarify whether they ever sought a warrant to gain access to protesters at First Unitarian Church after curfew.
That is a conversation Chief Hess and I and some other members of the staff had with a member of the county attorney and determined that was not an appropriate course of action.
Schroeder largely dodged questions specifically regarding the Breonna Taylor case because of ongoing investigations. Drew Gardner, WLKY News.